Alright, let's dive into what's happening with the Eagles training camp, because day 3 just threw us a few curveballs, and personally, I think it's worth unpacking. So, here's the deal. The Eagles were back on the field, but a handful of players were missing. Now, what makes this really interesting is that only 2 of those absences were injury-related. The rest excused for reasons unrelated to injuries. But let's start with the injuries, because they're the headline here. First up, OT Cameron Williams is dealing with a knee contusion from Thursday's practice. In my opinion, this isn't something to panic about. Contusions are painful, sure, but they're usually not season-enders. Still, it's a reminder of how quickly things can change in training camp. Then there's Cole Wisniewski with a hamstring issue. Hamstrings are tricky, they can linger if not handled carefully. What this really suggests is that the Eagles coaching staff needs to balance pushing players with protecting them. Injuries at this stage can derail momentum, especially for younger guys. Now, here's where it gets fascinating. Several key players were excused for non-injury reasons. LB Jihaad Campbell, DL Toquan Graham, RT Lane Johnson, and WR Elijah Moore were all absent. What many people don't realize is that these excused absences often have valid reasons behind them. For example, Jihaad Campbell was receiving his degree from Alabama, a moment that, if you take a step back and think about it, is a huge deal. It's a reminder that these players are more than just athletes, they're people with lives outside of football. Still, it's a bit of a relief, because when reports first came out that Fred Johnson was in for Lane, it raised some eyebrows. But ultimately, it seems like the team prioritized personal milestones, which I think is a smart move. But here's where things take a turn. During practice, 3 rookies went down with injuries. OLB Keyshawn James-Newby, OL Micah Morris, and OG Jaeden Roberts all had to leave early. Roberts, in particular, couldn't put weight on his left leg and was carted off. This raises a deeper question: are the Eagles pushing their rookies too hard, too soon? Training camp is grueling, and for younger players, it's their first real taste of NFL-level intensity. From my perspective, this could be a wake-up call for the coaching staff to reevaluate how they're managing these guys. Injuries at this stage can impact not just the season, but a player's long-term development. What's also worth noting is the timing of all this. It's only day 3 of training camp, and already we're seeing players sidelined. If you think about it, this is a critical period for building chemistry and establishing roles. Every missed practice matters. A detail I find fascinating is how the team handles these setbacks. Are they adjusting their strategies? Are they giving younger players more reps to compensate? These are the kinds of decisions that can shape the season. So, where does this leave us? Personally, I think the Eagles have a lot to figure out in the coming days. The injuries, while not catastrophic, are a reminder of how fragile this sport can be. The excused absences, on the other hand, show a team that's willing to prioritize its players' personal lives, which, in my opinion, is a good sign of a healthy culture. But the bigger question is, how will they adapt? Training camp is as much about resilience as it is about skill. And right now, the Eagles are being tested on both fronts. What do you think? Are these injuries cause for concern, or just part of the process? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more analysis. Because trust me, with this team, there's always more to talk about.